Hello guys, my name is Ajay More. In this video I will tell you how to prepare for GME interview, what are the important topics and what are the important questions that the interviewer often asks during the interview. So in this video I have divided the whole topics according to the subjects. So first of all, the interviewer often asks questions on the subjects like IC engine, FM, boilers, electrical, on some questions on workshop, and refrigeration and air conditioning. So in the IC engine section, the interviewer often asks the questions on cycles, that is to draw the Otto cycle, diesel cycle and Carnot cycle. It is a very important question, and interviewer also can also ask you that why Carnot cycle is not practically used. Okay, so after that the interviewer can ask you about what is a CI engine, what is SI engine, what is differentiate between CI engine and SI engine. So after that the interviewer can also ask you about what is two-stroke and four-stroke engine. This is a very important question. The interviewer can ask you about what are the advantage and disadvantage of two-stroke and four-stroke engine, the constructional difference between two-stroke and four-stroke engine, and yes, and the interviewer can also ask you about why four-stroke engine is often used than the two-stroke engine. So this is a very important topic, and this is very important topic. After that they can ask you about some definitions like swept volume, what is swept volume, what is compression ratio, what is bore, what is TDC, PDC, like these questions. They can ask you to draw Watt timing diagram and port timing diagram. Watt timing diagram for four-stroke engine and port timing diagram for two-stroke engine. Most of the students don't know about port timing diagram. They only know about Watt timing diagram, so they got trapped in this question. After that, they can ask you about what is flywheel, what is the use of flywheel and governor, yeah, and in why in four-stroke engine the size of flywheel is bigger than in the two-stroke engine. After that, this is a very important question. What is they can ask you about what is specific fuel oil consumption and what is its unit. So its unit is kilowatt per kg Kelvin. After that, they can also ask you about what is knocking, what is knocking and detonation, why it happens, and why it happens in two-stroke in petrol engine and why it happens into a diesel engine, and what are the effect of turbocharger on knocking. That in petrol engine it has adverse effect. Turbocharger has adverse effect. That is by using the turbocharger in petrol engine, tendency of knocking increases. So like these questions, and they can ask you about what is turbocharger, what is supercharger, and yeah. After that, the interviewer can ask you about what is crankshaft and camshaft, what is why they are used, and what is the difference between crankshaft and camshaft. Yes. After this IC engine, so these are the main important topics you should prepare for the interview. After the IC engine, in the boiler subject, they can ask you about what is water tube boiler and what is fire tube boiler. Differentiate between them. Just a definition that you can answer this question. After that, they can ask you about what is boiler mountings and boiler accessories. This is a very important question. Boiler mountings and accessories. They can ask you to tell the boiler mountings and accessories, and what happen if we don't use mountings, and what happen if we don't use accessories. So these are the important question. Boiler accessories are used to increase the efficiency, and boiler mountings are for safety purpose. After that, they can ask you about the steam hammering. What is steam hammering in boiler? They can also ask you what is differentiate between safety valve and relief valve. This is a very important question. Safety valve is used in boilers, and relief valve is used in pipes and all, in engines also. So what is the differentiate between these two valves? They can ask you about this question. After the boiler, in the RSC section they can ask you, in RSC subject, sorry, they can ask you about what is vapor compression cycle and what is vapor absorption cycle, what are different components and different processes in the vapor compression cycle. They can ask you to draw and explain the vapor compression and absorption cycle. Mostly they ask about vapor compression cycle, and they can also ask you about what is the use of compressor, why compressor is used in vapor compression cycle. Because in the refrigeration cycle, the task of a refrigerant is to condense the system, and after condensing, the condenser cools the evaporator. So what is the need of use of compressor? So this question is often asked in the interview. After that, they can ask you about what are the different types of refrigerants used in what is the different types of refrigerants, and what are the categories of refrigerant which have been banned from 2020. And yes, and after that they can ask you about what are the desirable properties a refrigerant should have. After that, they can ask you in the refrigeration and air conditioning system subject, they can ask you about what is the thermostatic expansion valve. Yeah, this is a very important question. They can ask you to draw a thermostatic expansion valve. They can ask you to draw a thermostatic expansion valve in the vapor compression cycle, and ask yes. After this question, they can ask you about ODP and GWP, ozone depletion potential and global warming potential. What is the definition of these two terms? Yeah, they can also ask you about what is 1 ton of refrigerant, what is its definition, and why it is called so. Yes, and in this subject, they can also ask you about why the unit of the AC is in ton, and why the unit of refrigerant is in liters, why it is so. They can ask you this question also. After that, they can ask you about what is defrosting, that how it is done now. Automatically it is done now. Then in the olden days, there is a defrost button, and after pressing that button, what are the processes, what are the cycle that operates after pressing the defrost button? You should be able to explain this. After that, they can ask you about what is the boiling point of water. This is a very important question. What is boiling point of water? Most of the people say that boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius, and regardless of pressure. But it is not like that. The boiling point, that is saturation temperature, increases with respect to pressure. So this is a very important point. Boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius at 1.103 bar atmospheric pressure only. As the pressure increases, the boiling point of water also changes. They can ask you about cooler. What is the difference between cooler and AC? Yeah, this is also an important question. In cooler, the cooler provides only cooling effect, but in AC we can control the humidity, the purity of air, the air movement, and basically we can control the humidity in AC also, and not in cooler. So guys, those were the important questions and topics based on these 3 subjects. I have divided the topics and questions based on the subjects, and the questions on the other subjects will be uploaded in the next video. In this video also, I have purposely skipped some topics because those topics need explanation. Like for the questions like what will happen if you put petrol in diesel engine or diesel in petrol engine, or for the questions like what are the steps happens when you turn the key on of your car or bike when the engine starts. So such questions need explanation, and I will upload a separate video for that. In this video, I have mentioned the topics which you can do by your own, and then also if you find any difficulty in these topics, please let me know in the comment section. I will upload a video for that question. And thank you guys for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.